Hi, I'm Isema, a spoonful of knowledge. Today, I'm going to dive into a really important topic with you, meritocracy. We take it for granted to choose someone who is capable, and we believe that with hard work, we can succeed, right? But is it really? Today we're going to take a look at the hidden face of meritocracy with Professor Michael Sandel's book, The Illusion of Fairness. We live in a society where people are hired and compensated by competence. Whether it's a plumber who can fix the bathroom or a dentist who can treat it, we want the most capable person. Abilityism offers two fascinating principles: efficiency and fairness. It benefits us if we are competent, and it is only fair to pick people by competence without prejudice to religion or race. It gives us hope that our endeavors lead to success. It is a delightful optimism that we can be masters of our destiny and rise as high as we can with our talents and efforts. But that's where he asks the question, should each of us be totally responsible for the outcome of our lives? Is what we are getting only with our abilities and our efforts? Professor Sandel points out that there may be a danger hidden in this proud belief that we have what we deserve. The beginning can be found in the idea that fate is a reflection of ability that is deeply rooted in Western culture. In the past, good weather and abundant harvests were considered reward for good, and droughts and plagues were considered punishment for evil. This mindset encouraged hardliners to behave poorly, but not everything is done with our reward or punishment for action. The universe is too big and mysterious to understand from a human-centered perspective. In particular, there was a heated debate in the Christian redemption theory about whether redemption is obtained through human efforts or determined by God's grace. Although Augustine and Luther emphasized that redemption was only by giveness of God, paradoxically, Calvin's theory of predestination and Puritan work ethics led to the view of secular success as a token of salvation. Success became evidence of God's choice. And in this way, meritocratic thinking is deeply combined with Christian ethics. The problem of meritocracy, which used to be linked to salvation, today we are connected to secular success. As faith in God faded, the trust in human ability grew. Successful people deserve it, so the belief that they are successful is still strong today. However, these provocative ideas sometimes raise dangerous voices. During the 2009 Haiti earthquake, preacher Pat Robertson claimed that the earthquake was the result of a contract with the devil, and after the 2011 earthquake, Tokyo Governor Shintaro Ishihara described the earthquake as a heavenly punishment for materialism. How hurtful would these remarks be for those who have suffered a disaster? In recent decades, a new theory of providence has emerged in American Christianity called the Gospel of Prosperity. With the claim that God gives wealth and health to those who believe, it resembles the American dream that, with effort and faith, you can succeed. As the phrase "I am blessed" symbolizes, wealth and health are seen as proof of blessing. This meritocratic lifestyle of wealth and health as reward and punishment sees us as fully responsible for our destiny. It praises the ethics of self-reliance and self-control and leads to meritocratic arrogance. This arrogance manifests itself in liberal, progressive politics, as well as prosperous evangelical conservatives and libertarian welfare state opponents. Hillary Clinton declared in 2016 that America is great because it is good, but does good always connect with greatness? The provocative belief that America is great because it is good has a bright ideal, but it also has a meritocratic color that sees secular success as a show of salvation or goodness. This manifests itself in international policy as well as in social unity and welfare debates, especially with the expression "on the right side of history." From 1990 to the 2000s, this expression was widely used as a political rhetoric, and Obama used it in events such as Iranian anti-government protests and the Arab Spring to emphasize justice. The provocative belief that being on the right side of history gave hope to the weak while raising arrogance to the strong. Martin Luther King Jr.'s teaching that the trajectory of the moral world bends toward justice played an important role in the civil rights movement, but the liberal camp after the Cold War developed it into an optimistic assumption that liberal democracy and free market economy were inevitable destinations for history. This belief strengthened the neoliberal globalization project and promoted policies such as free trade and financial deregulation. But the 2008 financial crisis and the resurgence of nationalism and authoritarianism revealed its limitations. As a result, provocative optimism failed to resolve inequality and conflict by overlooking complex realities. We looked at the other side of meritocracy through Professor Michael Sandel's illusion of fairness. The efficiency and fairness that meritocracy offers are obviously appealing. But the belief that success is determined solely by individual effort and ability sometimes overlooks the role of luck and destiny and casts harsh eyes on those who are unlucky. It's time to rethink whether meritocracy is fair and whether we really earned what we deserve from our ability alone. Aren't we indulging in meritocratic arrogance and turning a blind eye to social inequality? The answer to this question is yours. We'll be back next time with a spoonful of even more interesting knowledge. Bye.